it's up to you, the individual, to make the change, for you to be able to go left or go right or go straight. You know, it's always going to be on your shoulders, the accountability piece. Now, the support that you get for the decisions that you make, that is where it becomes a very important decision. You know, that's a theme that's throughout the book. You always gonna have to make a decision. And you know what? That's what our lives were back then. So we had to make sure that each time that we made a decision, it was gonna be the right decision. Because back then, you know, when we were coming up, it was, you wanted to make it home. And I think a lot of people feel that way today. You know, you just want to be able to go play your sport, or, you know, go hang out with your friends or your family, and, you know, or just be in a social gathering, and not want to, you know, deal with, you know, certain things that, you know, can take place, you know, like violence, and or just things that mess up the vibe. So, you know, we wrote it in that spirit. You know, we wrote it in an optimistic spirit. You know, it's not the type of book where it's a bunch of pessimism. Even though pessimism is in there, it's called adversity. So it's, how do you deal with adversity? You know, basically, that's the theme that's running through the book too. There's multiple themes running through the book, but enough where you could follow the different characters.
Showing growth, choices, and resilience over time.